give you. Your ultimate is going to get a lot of value, and I don't think Leona is it. Leona has spot engage, but can be buffered by the Nautilus. I think we're going to game 3 here, Grapes. I know it's very early, but like you have the range from the Aphelios to deal with.
There hasn't been a lot of objectives to fight over yet, as now just the first one of them have spawned in that dragon on the bottom side.
Look how problematic though it is. You have a Sivir on one side of the map. Now you got to be careful. That lands, but it's not good enough.
Junhao does unlock level 5 by stealing away those wolves, but Zhaoshi just walking too far. Going to get flashed after by Nayo. One more Q would have done it unless he popped the heal in time. But the Justice Punch going to land on the Junhao. Doinbi now with the flash away. Saber looking to close the job out, and Baya will jump in to pick up first blood, but it'll go down in the trade as Nayo will make it a 1-for-1. And now the chase can continue. A stolen away stun lands onto Saber. And now NIP looking to continue the aggression. Another 1-for-1 overall as they're going to keep diving that tier 1 turret. It's a triple kill. Picked up. Non-stop aggression here in the jungle for NIP. Constantly trying to steal away some camps, and they're going to look for another fight here. The Moonlight Vigil, though, comes out from Baya, but Doinbi has arrived with a hero's entrance. Already taken down to Zhaoshi. Baya, though, now has to flash away from the dredge line of Nayo.
With having Rise here, you'd be able to combat and match some of the push coming in from Doinbi, because I would actually like to see if he's doing lethality max on this Aphelios.
And talk about being a nuisance again. It's Junhao just getting continuously focused down. Everyone going right after this Wukong and taking the Monkey King down as Nayo gets kill number 5. And looks like more is on the menu here for NIP. Full 5 members on the bot side of the map with a wave crashing in. And things look bleak right now for Zhang and Zhaoshi. Nayo popping the Black Mist, now going forward in onto Zhaoshi. Solo kill will pick this one up. And Doinbi comes in with a hero's entrance for good measure. Will be a 1 kill taken back onto Niket. But NIP take that every single day of the week. Map, but Doinbi actually teleports down to the bot lane. It'll be NIP not only getting themselves the Harrow that they proc mid, but they're going to get even more. They're going to get that bot lane tier 1 and maybe even the mid lane tier 1 too. With Niket crashing in and just overloading the mid lane.
To the map so they can make sure that they're up on gold, giving over some of those objectives, but now they get to have their cake and eat it too.
Now we did mention Ultra Prime. Remember Zhang had themselves that farm advantage. Well, that's going to quickly get erased here if this tower gets taken down by ninjas in Pyjamas. Looks like UP getting some sort of trade on the bot side of the map, but overall NIP pretty happy about how things are going at this point in the game. Not a lot of major objectives to fight for, so just making sure you're trading gold on the members who need it. As Solo Kill going to get a nice influx of cash.
How depressing is this, by the way, as Junhao?
And we've talked about Junhao as being a very consistent player on this Ultra Prime roster. Somebody who, even from split 2 and 1, had pretty solid moments throughout the split. Right now it's Nayo having the better end of things against him. However, as I say that, he comes in and one-shots Niket to pick up the first kill of this fight around the mid lane. Teleport comes in from Solo Kill, but he gets instantly targeted and shut down by Baya. 2-0 in favor of UP so far, and those a lot of shurikens on that Aphelios as Ultra Prime looking to continue the chase. Saber does not have the range to go for a Rune Prison, and so NIP will get out with the 3 of their members still alive.
A cruel twist
by Ultra Prime, being procced to half HP by NIP, forcing a ton of those global summoner spells off of Ultra Prime's hands. No teleports now on the solo laners. They have to go for the full 5v5, but now it's Doinbi landing a 2-man taunt, stunning up Zhang before he gets a chance to do anything, and taken down by Leave. A 1-for-0 so far. Solo kill with the poke execution onto Junhao, but a nice kite away with the depth charge of Zhaoshi is going to keep his jungler alive, but NIP, now with the numbers advantage, can go right back to the objective.
It's so tough to answer back into these fights, and they did have ultimates, but no Cyclone here for Junhao means we need to be waiting. We need to bide our time here. Otacon's going to go over to NIP, and what else can Ultra Prime get on the opposite side of the map? A teleport from Doinbi in the mid means that he will pick up this wave, and it'll be a single turret going over to Ultra. All right, Ninjas Pyjamas, they're going to start up this dragon now. Rise has a flank. There is no flash on Saber, no flash on Baya. This is going to be an incredibly tough fight for UP.
Already at 3,000, and nice use of the shield of Duran from Doinbi to make sure there's no possibility for a steal. And already a big chunk onto Junhao makes this fight much harder for Ultra Prime, who are now singled out in the pit. Solar Flare only finds the clone, but the health bars are just fully on NIP's side at this point, with Zhaoshi, Zhang, and Junhao chunked to below half. NIP still feel interested in going for continued play, but it looks like they will instead back away with that soul point in hand.
This Baron, which they have plenty of options to be able to take either.
They don't need to really force anything right now for NIP, which is why they have not started hitting it. Instead, just going for
what the hell?
Bit of a bait. However, Xiaosha just decides to start the fight for them, and the public execution from Solo Kill is going to allow him to 1v1 Baya on the back line. Already a 3-0, but Zhang and Saber are still alive. Realm Warp getting popped by the Rise to allow him to escape, but it'll be the rest of the team falling by his side. A 4-for-2 overall as NIP's top
two different fronts there coming in for Ninjas in Pyjamas, and exactly the kind of teamwork that I needed to see as we close out this series. The 80 carry dies, who cares? He's still gonna have soul, and guess what? We check back into the picture-in-picture right now. Ultra Prime need to do a Desperation Baron attempt, but NIP are already back out.
Already have the soul in hand as well, locking up Saber, forcing him to go golden, but Baya actually taking down Niket to start the fight off. Ultra Prime don't want to play for the finish, they want to play for the fight now that it's a 4v5, with Doinby teleporting in, dashing forward, forcing Baya to flash away. Xiaosha becoming the target, he gets taken down by Leave, and now it can become a reset city for Nayo. He jumps in, using that Heartbreaker to try to find another one. A public execution on Abaya will shut him down once more, and now it's Saber running the wrong way, away from NIP, but right into their own base. He will get taken down eventually, whether it's by the turret or by Solo Kill himself. It looks like actually Saber will be able to send him on a wild goose chase far enough, while the rest of NIP will take the Baron down.
All right, boys, let's close this game out now. Baron, Dragon buff, the soul there. Saber even has to use the Realm Warp to get out. It is not meaningful. The solo lanes, in particular the mid lane, we thought that this Rise was going to have such more of an impact, but the lanes have not been going well. We've not been seeing them trade on the map. Junhao is fighting for his life and is getting another one of his jungle camps taken away.
He's just sitting by the Baya, who, you know, now at 3 items on the Aphelios could be scary, but not scary enough at this point. As with Baron buff in NIP's hands for the next 2 minutes time. We're going to start cracking open these structures, break open the base, and try to put an end to this series in 2-0 fashion. Look at this, level 17, 3 levels ahead of Baya at this point, as this Sivir really has come online. Finishing touches soon to come on the bottom side of the map.
Nice shot from the picture-in-picture to show us that Baya, no flash, no cleanse.
Oh, just Baya's no chance at this point. Crowd control lock to Oblivion, and then making a double kill, going over to the Viego, who is now 9-0-6. Not the 11-0 just yet that we saw in Game 3. But Nayo on this champion going to continue to be a problem on NIP's side. Ultra Prime with one last-ditch effort to save the game. Not going to find any sort of success at this point. Niket dashes forward with another Zenith Blade, and this should be it. The Nexus has been broken open in NIP with a much cleaner series this time around. Now Solo Kill gets himself a double. The Nexus will be exposed. Those KDA's going to get padded. Leave gets himself another, and it'll be a 2-0 over Ultra.